What is going on, everybody? This is Dave, and welcome back to a new episode of Wolves AYOZE and a new season. It's our first season in the Premier League, and hopefully it is the first of many. But it's a brand new season, and as always, we've got loads to go through. Apologies if the sunlight is coming on a bit strong across here, but you know, we're going to go through all the new transfers, what's going on in pre-season, and obviously kicking off the Premier League season. So without further ado, let's go and get straight into it with the brand new players that we've brought in. So starting from the back, as you can see, we've brought in goalkeeper PEREZ Rajkovic, depending on how you want to pronounce it. But we're going to call him Rajkovic. Brand new goalkeeper. For the past few years on Football Manager, he's been one of the players that a lot of people have looked at. 22 years of age, and already his stats are fantastic. A big ability to grow as well, and this is definitely not the final product. We can see it from his goalkeeping stats: 17 for command of area, 16 reflexes, and the rest handling of kicking, one-on-ones are all 15s and 14s, which is brilliant. Mentally, he's not bad either. We brought him in for a very good fee of just £7 million. Had a very decent season last term in the Israeli Premier League with 10 clean sheets. Really think he can make the step up to the Premier League. So very, very happy with this transfer. Staying in the defence now, we brought in EDOARDO GOLDANIGA, the 24-year-old Italian, comes in from Sassuolo. Again, very, very happy with this signing. A player which we've looked at previously. A player that, again, is quite big on Football Manager. Physically, he's very, very decent. Mentally and technically, all round, for a centre-back, he's very, very decent. Heading of 15, marking, passing, tackling, and technique are all very, very decent. And the good thing about this, again, it wasn't paying over the odds. It was just 6.5 million. Already got fantastic first-team experience in the Serie A for Palermo and Sassuolo. So already, hopefully, he's going to be a great player. The next player to come in was AYOZE PEREZ. Not 100% sure whether this will be a first team option or whether he'll just be a rotation option. But again, I've always liked the look of him. A very good player on the ball. Mentally, he's very good. Vision of 15, flair of 15. Some great mentals there. And his technicals as well don't let him down. Passing and dribbling is all there. Good crosser of the ball and technique as well. Overall, I do like the look of him. And as an attacking midfielder with the formation that I'll show you later on, he could be a really, really big part for us this season at just £6 million coming in from Newcastle. Arguably the biggest transfer for us though is FELLAINI. He came in on a free from Manchester United. Already in pre-season he's been tearing it up. But, I mean, he's going to be an absolute machine in the middle. Similar to what Alfred N'Diaye was doing last season, we've got a heading of 17. I mean, his physicals are ridiculous. Strength of 18, stamina of 18, jumping reach of 17. He's going to be an absolute tank through the middle, and I think he'll be a really, really good player for us in the middle, hopefully with Ruben Neves. Bringing him in on a free from Manchester United, we cannot complain about that. Another player I'm quite excited about is Patrick Cutrone. He came in. I thought we needed a little bit of extra firepower going forward, and we brought him in on loan from AC Milan. As you can see already, 4 goals in just 2 friendlies for us, which we'll go through later on. But just 20 years of age, I think long term we'd probably look to want to try and get him on a permanent deal. But 15 finishing, 13 first touch, 13 heading. And he's still pretty good physically as well. I think all round he's a very, very strong player that is always going to grow. Obviously getting him in on loan and hoping he can be a big part for us in the Premier League this year. And the final player we're going to have a deep look at is Serge Gnabry, also coming in on loan from Bayern Munich. Just 23 years of age. I think he's going to be an option for us on the left-hand side. And I like the look of him. Very flary player. 17 for flair, very, very quick with 16 for pace and acceleration. Not the world's best crosser. Okay, stat at 11, but I think his flair will always help him get past that last man and onto the byline to whip a ball in. So, on loan from Bayern Munich, I don't think that's a bad signing. And now we're going to quickly look at all the others ins and outs. So, for us overall, we've brought in Jota on a permanent, which you found out last episode. We brought in Rajkovic, the goalkeeper, Goldaniga, Perez. Alfred Ndiaye stayed, 4.5 million. I thought I cannot complain about. Willy Bolly also stayed for just 3.8 million, which again, I'm very, very happy about. Left back that came in was Adrian Marin. I think he'll be a rotation option. There's a couple of decent left backs we've got in the squad now, but he's just 21. I really like the look of him physically as well. Gustav Lindstrom is going to be a player for the under-23s. He's got a little bit of potential for him. And I thought 250k, I can't really, well, don't really mind. Again, with this guy as well, Rok Grudina, Slovenian, similar sort of thing. A little bit of potential there, but for the fee, I think we could definitely make some sort of money on him. Dimitri Mitchell, Connor Thomas, though, those guys are both coming in for the reserve action. I think Dimitri Thomas, I've seen him at Manchester United and so on. Again, very, very good, a quick player as well. Connor Thomas, 24 years of age. We had a trial day in the summer and this guy stood out. I thought we'll give him a shot. He's more of a probably Championship League One sort of standard player, to be honest, where he's played before. But how weird, he got loaned to Liverpool in 2010. That's a little bit weird. Marouane Fellaini obviously came in. Sergi Palencia, he'll probably be the first team right back this season. Again, he's got a little bit of growth with him. 22 years of age, coming in on a free from Barcelona. Oscar Trejo came in on a free. This one's been done absolutely ages. This one was done just after the January transfer window in the Championship season. So I thought even if we stayed in the Championship, this would have been a ridiculously good signing. Oscar Trejo coming in from Vallecano on a free. Attacking midfielder, central midfielder, can even play striker. Because if you have a central attacking midfielder with those sort of finishing stats and stuff, could be a real decent player for us. Michael Caine came in on a free again. He was another one that was really recommended by my scouts, but he's pretty pants, to be honest, so we've loaned him back out. Patrick Catrone came in. Baba Rahman is also going to be a left back for us this year, coming in on loan from Chelsea. I like the look of him as well. Now the outs. Fee-wise, Jordan Graham came back and left soon after. I didn't think we'd have much room for him, to be honest, so we got a little bit of a decent feel of 5.65 million. Connor Cody, the ex-captain, has also left to Newcastle. Miranda left to Sunderland. Jack Price went to Bristol City for just under £1 million. Even Ebanks Landell, again, just under £1 million to Sheffield United. Philip Osuayi, that was an arranged transfer for quite a while. He moves back to Germany to join Kaiserslautern. Jordan Allen and Dan Armstrong both going up to Scotland for very small fees. Joe Mason, who finished top goal scorer in the Championship, we've loaned him out. We tried to sell him, but no one really wanted to take the punt. So Joe Mason, Lee Evans, Michael Caine, Harry Burgoyne, Ben Watson, Nua Dicko, Morgan Gibbs-White, Jose Sarr, Trincao, Enabakari and Yang Ming Yang all going out on loan. All to half-decent teams as well. Really want to see what, obviously, Morgan can do and Trincao, even Enabakari. But Morgan had a few friendlies for us and was brilliant. And Trincao as well. I've seen him turn into an absolute beast on some saves, so we're going to look at that as well. Now, we're going to quickly look at our schedule before moving on to today's game. Today's game will be against Middlesbrough, who won the Championship, but they've swapped managers in pre-season, and now they've got Tony Mowbray ahead of Gary Monk. But this is our pre-season, and it went very strongly. We didn't lose any games, we didn't draw any games, we won every single one. If we quickly see here, we beat Biton 6-0. They were a team of the Western Premier. But we played two different teams in the both 45 minutes. So everyone got a go. Okre Wright scored, Jota, Morgan Gibbs-White with 2, Fellaini and Courtney House with the goals. We beat Gaz Ajaccio, 2-1, Jota and Dominic Calvert-Lewin. That was probably our least convincing win. Beat Red Star 3-0. I thought this was quite a good game. Red Star are a very decent side, but comfortably beat them. Diogo Jota, Trincao and Trejo scoring. Then we went for a little tour in Malta. We beat Melita 7-0. Fellaini, Neves, Gnabry with 2, Calvert-Lewin, an own goal from Jean Zarafa and Oscar Zavada scoring the goals. There we beat Pembroke 5-0. Marouane Fellaini, Gnabry, Alfred Ndiaye and Conor Ronan coming off the bench to score twice. Gorigur we beat 6-0. Jota with 2, Gnabry, Alfred Ndiaye with 2 and Dominic Calvert-Lewin with 1. We beat Zaytoun 5-0 as well. Serge Gnabry with a goal. Diogo Jota with a hat-trick, in a 6-minute hat-trick at that, and Zabada scoring. And then we actually went and beat AC Milan. I thought after all those friendlies we'd get some tougher opposition. We beat AC Milan quite comfortably. Patrick Catrone coming in on loan from AC Milan the day before this game happened. And obviously he had the clause that he could play against his own team, and he scored the opener. We beat them 3-0. Catrone, Goldaniga, an own goal from Musacchio and Lapadula scoring the goal for AC Milan. Then we beat Porto 4-0. Catrone scoring a hat-trick. Willy Bolly getting sent off but AYOZE PEREZ scored it in the 92nd minute rather, to win us the game. So overall, I'm very, very happy with how pre-season went. I was a little bit worried with the signings, but then when we beat AC Milan and Porto quite comfortably, I'm a little bit happier. Now, quickly before we dive into the game, we can see the social groups now, sort of others, AYOZE PEREZ, Babaram and Catrone. Someone tell me how to pronounce this. Is it Catrone or Catrone? I'm not sure. But we've got 4 groups, and hopefully we can merge those slowly into others. Hierarchy now, even Cavallero, believe it or not, is a team leader. We've got some good players now. Ruben Neves has been promoted to captain, but already Fellaini is in the highly influential players. We've got a few players that support me, and hopefully more of these will go green throughout this season. Overview though, everything is good and everything is strong. So we're really hoping today we can beat Middlesbrough. A change in management for them, so they're not 100% sure what to expect. But I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully we can go and get a win. Overall balance of the squad isn't looking good at the moment, so we do need to start winning games and hopefully winning some points. So then here are the teams for today's game at the Riverside. We'll start off with Middlesbrough 4-2-3-1 with Randolph in goal, Fabio, Ayala, Fry and Vest at the back. Johansson and Hauser through the middle, Braithwaite, Icefeld, Traore and Graven up front. Doesn't look like they've strengthened too much. But AF starting on the same formation as them. But Rajkovic will start in goal. Rahman, Goldaniga, Willy Bolly and Palencia at the back. Ruben Neves and Fellaini in the middle. Gnabry, Jota, Calvert-Lewin and Catrone up top. Abed, Ruddy, Doherty, Iorfa, Cavallero, Undiyi, Trejo and AYOZE PEREZ. Phil Neville as well. We'll go through the staff after this game. But Phil Neville has been promoted to my assistant manager as well, which we will explain later on. But calmly today... let's go. The media have been praising us. Let's see what we can do. Cavallero is on the bench. I think he'll be a really good impact sub for us. It has been a very, very strong pre-season, but we're going to kick off our Premier League campaign up north at the Riverside against Middlesbrough. 2 of the promoted teams from the Championship. We didn't lose against Middlesbrough last season, to be fair. And hopefully we don't start now. We're going to really hope for a good, strong season. The players that have come in so far, the new transfers, have been very convincing. I think Marouane Fellaini just kept scoring bangers. He just kept popping up with a goal every few games and just screaming them in. And hopefully he'll do that this season for us as well. Quite start to the game, but it's a free kick from range from Jota, which goes over and into the stands. The first shot of the game, and it took almost 15 minutes to come. Here's Gnabry. He plays it into Jota again through the middle. But Middlesbrough win the ball back. We've had the majority of the ball so far, but Middlesbrough always got some strong options going forward. An easy save for Rajkovic with Middlesbrough's first shot on target. Here's Palencia on the ball. Back to Marouane Fellaini. Back heel to Palencia and lost out. Fellaini wins it back into Ruben Neves. Looking forward to see what those two can do through the middle. There's Gnabry again with a shot. And Randolph forced to make another save. Good start from us there going forward. Neither side really is scared each other just yet though. New back 4 of Rahman, Palencia. Willy Bolly got a new partner in GOLDANIGA as well. So I was glad to keep Willy Bolly. I think we got a really good fee for him as well. But here's another chance. Catrone and Gnabry combining. Oh man. The goal opened up for Gnabry there. And he just sliced his right foot through the ball and it went just wide. And Middlesbrough will come forward now, searching for the opener. Adama Traore did cause us problems at times last year. And it's flicked on. What a save. What a save. On his debut, Rajkovic makes a wonderful stop. And it's still 0-0. And somehow he's kept Middlesbrough out. Ball cleared away and a free kick is given to us here. There's a couple of early kickoffs which saw Spurs and Arsenal be the top 2 in the league. But at the moment, hopefully we'll be joining them on the 3 points barrier. We've looked the more convincing at the moment, despite Rajkovic having to make a world-class save. Here's Calvert-Lewin. A little bit of room on the right. It's Gnabry again who goes for goal again. It's another attempt from him on the left-hand side. Adama back to Fry and all the way back to Randolph. Middlesbrough at the moment are going to be hoping they can pick up their game. Half an hour gone and we're looking more comfortable at the moment. Here's Adama Traore. It's a good ball through to Lewis Graham. The goal's opened up and he put it wide. He hit the outside of the post. And we've got another goal kick. A big chance there from Middlesbrough. All Lewis Graham had to do was get that on target. But been pretty quiet in all honesty so far. It's Palencia on the right. In for Fellaini. I think obviously Doherty was our main right back last year. Didn't really have much competition, so it'll be interesting to see how the man coming in from Barcelona does. But it was an atrocious pass from Ruben Neves of all people. And the ball goes wide in the end, but not the best of passes from Neves there. Corner ball in. Ruben Neves, ball into the box. Goldaniga, and it's gone in. It's Marouane Fellaini on his league debut for Wolves. And it's been coming. Now, the new corner tactic, we're hoping it's going to be working. We've dropped that man short, and we've got someone running in. And it should have been a goal, really, from the initial header. It's a great ball in, and it was off the line, and Fellaini was just waiting for it and taps it home on his debut through the middle. And just 5 minutes towards half-time, and we take the lead here against Middlesbrough. Get in. Now, here's Borough searching for an equaliser. Dharma try all the way on the right, and it's held by Rajkovic in goal. He's going to roll it out. No, it's a long ball forward. And Catrona can bring it down. Falls to Gnabry. To Jota. Back to Ruben Neves. Good football from us here again. Jota, great ball towards Calvert-Lewin, and should have doubled the lead. Got the nod ahead of Cavallero on the right-hand side. It was good to reloan him as well. He's Icefelt, and it's over the bar. Still not half-time, and still chances are coming. Is one going to be for us here? Gnabry on the ball, running inside. Finds Jota. Good ball into Catrone. Chance! Saved, and somehow Calvert-Lewin puts it wide. What a chance. Good one-on-one. It was an actual pretty decent effort from Catrone. It's a great stop from their goalkeeper, Darren Randolph, who's having a lot of attempts on him. But it is half-time, and Marouane Fellaini's goal separates the two sides at the moment, and we'll take that for the first game of the season. So we kick off for the second half, hoping for some more of the same, because we've been very, very comfortable so far. Middlesbrough have had a couple of chances, but we've had two clear-cut opportunities and created a lot more attempts on goal. So hoping that we can do the same. Goldaniga's header wasn't 100% convincing. Braithwaite into Howson. Icefelt again, and there's Johansson. Another good save from Rajkovic in goal. Randolph with the ball forward. Looks like Braithwaite, their left winger, has taken a bit of a knock, but can we break away here? Jota still running. Jota, he's found Calvert-Lewin and should have scored again. Should have aimed for the far post there, but it's another good opportunity for us. But Diogo Jota through the middle there. A 7.7 at the moment. Looks like all the play seems to be going through him at the moment. So a good ball from him through to Calvert-Lewin. Willy Bolly then. Over to Gnabry. Knocked down for Jota. Back to Babarahman. Ruben Neves up to Gnabry again. To Catrone. He's found another good ball. What happened there? Calvert-Lewin just couldn't seem to get hold of it, could he? 62 minutes gone. We'll be close to making our first change of the game very shortly. And it'll be annoying if Middlesbrough go and score, or at least trouble us here after we had a really good chance just there. It's Graben and Schlupp. Oh, and he has. Past Rajkovic to Jeffrey Schlupp. On his debut, scores a goal, and it is a lovely finish, to be fair to him. A little bit disappointed there with how much room he had and how he had the time to whip that back across onto his right foot. It kills it round Rajkovic, who's been fairly solid up till now. We'll make our changes though. Calvert-Lewin just hasn't seemed to get going in front of goal with the chances. We'll bring on Ivan Cavallero, who was the hero for part of the playoffs last term. We'll also bring on AYOZE PEREZ. We're going to put him as a poacher on for Catrone, who hasn't had the strongest of games. There's a corner in from Middlesbrough. Bolly heads away. Johansson back in. Middlesbrough again knocking on the door and maybe looking to take the lead against us here. Free kick right on the edge. Johansson over the bar. 20 minutes to go. We haven't really got going this second half. Not as strong as we were last in the first half. Middlesbrough again, but now Ruben Neves wins it. Finds AYOZE PEREZ. Lays it off for Gnabry. Not as quick as we want to be when going forward, and Gnabry loses it. Grabbing into Howson. Icefelt again. Johansson now on the ball, and Grabbing goes down injured. And this isn't quite how we wanted the second half to go, to be honest. So the final change of the game. Trejo will come on for Gnabry. Through the middle. And Jota moving out onto the left. What a tackle that was from Palencia. Cavallero now with the ball forward towards Trejo. Long ball forward. Probably towards Jota would have been the better option, but Middlesbrough smash it away, and Middlesbrough may be looking to get the winner. Schlupp with the ball in. Goldaniga cleared away only as far again as Adama, and the shot comes in and goes over the bar. Still 1-1 at the moment. Still both sides looking to still search for a winner. And in shots, Middlesbrough have caught us up despite us being so dominant in the first half. Switch towards Schlupp, and he's effort was quite selfish and wide. Is it going to be? Oh, it is a late winner perhaps for Middlesbrough. Patrick Bamford scores. An unbelievable. Again there, we fairly dominated throughout the first half, and it looks like we may well be losing out here. Here's one more chance for us. It's Trejo, Fellaini, great football. Jota, AYOZE PEREZ. I think he was offside. Close, but not close enough. I don't think there's going to be any more chances in this game. Middlesbrough have beaten us here at the Riverside. A game where I feel we should have won. A game full of chances for us, but a team really we should be nicking 3 points against, and it's not quite gone to plan. So there we go, confirmation of the 2-1 loss to Middlesbrough. Jeffrey Schlupp coming off the bench to win man of the match. We weren't brilliant in that game. We're going to be playing Newcastle up in the next match, but we're going to come back for the game against Spurs towards the end of September. So in the meantime, we're going to be playing Newcastle, Brentford in the Carabao Cup, West Ham, Swansea, and then going to the new White Hart Lane to face off against Spurs. A game where, again, we weren't the best in, but hopefully we can learn from our mistakes and go to the Molineux and grab 3 points against Newcastle. But until next time, guys, if you enjoyed it today, make sure you smash the like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. There won't be a video on Thursday of this series. There will be a video of the Wolves versus Swansea match. There'll be a vlog. And then we'll be back to normal on Sunday anyway. So hopefully you guys can enjoy that. In the meantime, and I'm sure I'll see you all very, very soon.